Hello everyone. Hey, so it seems my cam is off. Damn it. Hello everyone. Hey, so it seems my cam is off. And oh no. Yeah, so there's a streaming setup issue right now. I'll fix it real soon. Or probably. Yeah, never mind. Oh no. Yeah, so there's a streaming. Okay, we got camera now. I'll fix it real soon. Or we got a camera. Let's get the chat. And Twitch as well. And this screen is not good.
Of their 12-game winning streak and trail the Wild by a point. They could clinch the second wild card with a regulation win over. Trail the Wild by a point. They could clinch the second wild card with a regulation win over. Trail the Wild by a point. They could clinch the second wild card with a regulation win over. Trail the Wild by a point. They could clinch the second wild card with a regulation.
Where do I pop out the chat? Here we go. Finally, here we are. Awesome. So we have to take it off the screen now. Yeah, how did this change? Insane. Okay, do you see it well? Hopefully, yeah. Okay, let's go. I guess this can go up a little. Yeah. Fantastic. Okay, so we're taking care of this website, not the website, the dashboard, which is to self-host a web application. It's called Alfredo, and it will allow us to install a gazillion applications. Yeah, so let's say, for example, some Umami analytics. If you want to install analytics privately on your website, you can do it by just installing on your server. And this is just one case, right? There are a gazillion applications we can install. And yeah, and NA10 is another one, so it should be here if all goes well. It's not here, it has to be added somewhere. Of course, all this information is scattered around, so yeah, so that's what we're doing today. So let's see. On the left we have a previous version that I built, and now on the right I'm porting such functionality. Okay, let's see what we have here. Yeah, so why are we setting UUID now? Yeah, so stack is gone. So yeah, server task extends component. So if this would not, yeah, we don't need this, we don't need so, we don't need so. So we don't need it to be a server task, right? I can just delete it, and it's a view component, and that's it. And we should be good. We have, let me check. So migrate fresh seed, and it didn't. Oh, why? App views components. Get script. Oh. So it just regretted instantly. Right? So does it live in the server task? Oh, it does. Huh. Okay, so let's bring it. Still not happy about these details that we're not taking care now, but okay, we'll do it later. It's immediately right now after, so yeah. So this yay app test, and yep, we still have good connections, so we should be good to go. I mean, we are good to go. So some cleanup, server task, okay. Defaults and generate. Okay, so let's generate. So git diff, and I'm gonna go and ask AI to write me a git commit. It's insane. It's insane. Yep, let's go. Yeah, I guess not really much people there, huh? I like to hang out. So what did I want? Let's hope that the camera doesn't freeze. Yeah, it's still working. Okay. I'll just tweet something. Add server tasks component. Add task for SSH key generation. Okay, let's go. So next step, what do we have? We have this outline, we are developing it. And what's going on is so we are adding an existing server with a non-root user. So, by the way, if you want to check this documentation, it's all live in getalfredo.com. I guess let me say something here. Hey, Simple Sphere. So I'm listening to Lofi hip hop radio. I'll give you the link. I don't know if it's possible to post. Yeah, it seems so. I hope you enjoy. To low. Yep, let's go. So, next. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. So, Simple Sphere saying much appreciated. It sounds calm and soothing. Yeah, it's fantastic. If you also check the channel, so I gave you one link, right? It's for one radio live channel, and there are more. Jazz, yeah, just check it on the account avatar, on the account link. There will be more channels, and yeah, I really love it. So, not a PHP guy, just watching you. Haha. Front end is easy, back end is tough. Eh, I don't know if I agree. I think everything can be easy and everything can be tough, I think. What do you do in terms of front end? Have you checked that this front end is in React? Is this your taste or is it another one? Front end mostly React, next Vue. Yeah, actually I prefer Vue, but React in the last months because of AI. I think it's a very hot choice. So because this is a small application, I decided let's give it a try again because I tried in before, but it was version 16, I think 17, and from there on I just hold on to Vue on Options API. Simple Sphere saying, I do work part of a team with a Laravel ecosystem, hence Vue. Oh, got it. Yeah. And do you prefer Options API or Composition? I go with Options. Vue is not bad at all. Yeah, that's right. I also like Livewire. Don't know if you've seen it. As you're not PHP, maybe this is not your taste. But if you would be doing backends, you would appreciate how simple it is to like make some interactive UIs. Just enough, right? Of course, if you need lots of interactivity, we always have to go JavaScript. And of course, there is some JavaScript under the hood here. It's just that we don't write it. The library author, Caleb, wrote it for us. So yeah, that's cool. Okay. And by the way, do you like self-hosting and servers and Docker and so on? Oh, nice share. We'll definitely check Livewire. Yes, please do. Let me know if you have any questions. I actually have a package I built. It's called Mingle.js. So typically with Livewire, you use, when you want to do some JavaScript, you can use vanilla JavaScript, but the sidekick already included in Livewire, it's Alpine. So it's like so. You may like it, you may not like it. For simple things, I love it. If you don't have to make something like CSP, like control secure policies and so on. Yeah, it's fantastic. There are ways to do it, but yeah, never mind. So then I put together this package so that we could have the benefits of Livewire and also from JavaScript. So you can use Vue and React. Soon more. And yeah, so basically you can have one div which is HTML, another one as well. And then we have like an island of reactivity where you can embed Vue or React. But we get the wire and the initial data to that component. So let me check if I can show you really quick. So yeah, you have like, this is your API. You don't do API, you just write this code, right? For example, mingle data, you pass a message, and double it, it's a method, you will duplicate the amount. And in React, you just have it, right? You the message. And if you want to call that method, you just call wire.doubleIt. Yeah, so it's like so. It's just this basically. You write this class and the JavaScript file. Yeah. Whoa, that's amazing. This looks very neat. Thank you, Simplosphere, for such a kind words. And yeah, explore it. Let me know if you find it interesting. Maybe you want to contribute on this Alfredo with some front end in React. Huh? Why not? It's for using ShadCN. Yeah. We'll definitely check out. I guess you're speaking about Mingle. Yeah, sure. The repo is, you just go to getalfredo.com and the repo is there. So it's getalfredo/Alfredo. I'll put it here. Yeah, maybe I have to make some wireframes, but if you open an issue and you say, I want to do this part or that part, yeah, for now, yeah, maybe we can iterate if you like that. Let me know, because if you want, I will spend the time on detailing some stuff. If not, I'm still on the backend for now on some. I'm porting the previous project to this project, and I'm just bringing the backend, and it will be a React application now. Sure. So let me know. So, where am I? Yeah, I wanted to pour, 11 commits below, let's go. So yeah, I can migrate fresh seed and I can run the command and it goes SSH and yeah. So what's happening in this moment is we already have the local VM running. So it's like the VPS on the cloud. And we have this Alfredo app running, and we already connect successfully via SSH. And what we want to do is like to install applications on it. Applications such as, for example, I have to make a page with something. So if you want to install this on your server, you can just by one click, and then you have spreadsheets with API and that sort of things. If you want to have your own private analytics, you can use the self-hosted version for free. And yeah, you might use the cloud offerings, also the other one as, right? So they have cloud offerings, but also self-hosting. And there are a gazillion applications like this. If you want to do your backend with Strapi, you can install Strapi, you can install Directus. It's fantastic as well. All of these you install with a single click on a VPS of your taste. And there are gazillion softwares to install. The first I'm looking for, yeah, so on the previous live streams, I was playing with AI and NA10, and I want to install NA10 in a server. And yeah, that's it. Instead of doing it manually, I'm just reviving this project. It has been sitting for so long. I even made like 3 or 4, but never launched. So yeah, it's going to be now, and maybe this week I'll be on it, and maybe next week I'll be back with AI again, or maybe even sooner. I think this is, I don't know, let's see. Okay, so we already connect. So next thing we want, so this is the outline that serves for development and for the user experience. So if I give the details of the server, we can already SSH on init. So first thing we want to do is we want to add a server with an existing non-root user. If there is a root user, we will make a non-root user. Oh, but we have to add it. Yeah, sudoers. Yeah, so then we do the rest. Exactly. Non-root user and sudoer. Right. Yeah. So what we have to do is to check that we are a non-root user and sudoer. Okay. How do we do this? Yeah. Let's write something. So first step, I don't know exactly how to say, but so in the project walkthrough, we are, as per outline. Yeah, so let's go with the same step. Provisioning the server. Alfred is a self-hosting assistant that helps you to install applications on your server. It lives in its own world, can be outside but also on the same server. And it remotely installs applications on your server. We will now follow the outline of the project to understand how it works. That's it. So the first step is to provision the server. No, that should already be done. We might put some documentation on how to do it, or a small video. It's very, very easy nowadays. So the first thing is we want to add a server. So the server should be provisioned in a way that Alfredo can access it. Should be provisioned in the cloud provider, server provider. Yeah, or cloud or server, yeah. In a cloud, because it's a cloud server. If it's elastic, if we can change resources, that's cloud. If for vertical scaling we have to stop the machine and start again, then it's not cloud. Okay, let's go. The server in a cloud provider, and we then add it to the inventory. Yeah, I don't want to call it inventory exactly. We add it to the server list. I want to keep the language as non-technical as possible. So, the ways are there is a server, or if there is no server yet, we can do some magic with Cloud Init just to make this step easier. Or yeah, or we can just make a server and follow the defaults. I don't know. So, and add it to the server list. So we now go to, then doesn't this update? It should, right? Yeah. We now go to the dashboard and add a server. We introduce the server information with credentials. That's right. So next step. The goal now is to add we generate we create a server record in our database with the information we just introduced. Then we create an SSH key pair for it. So this will typically ask for, so this will be like the username, password, IP address, and so on, or the host name, port, SSH key. Could we bring our private key? We could. I guess we could generate it beforehand and just add it, and that's it. If it wasn't introduced, which is the default, right? Probably. That's more hard. That's harder to do. The typical scenario is to not introduce it. We create an SSH key pair for it. The goal now is to add, this is like for developer documentation, right? This is the developer documentation based on the outline, which serves the project. It acts as a guide to understand how the project works and how to contribute to it. Exactly. Provisioning the server. Yeah. So the goal now is to add the generated, the new SSH key, public key, to the authorized keys of the server. So we can access it and start managing it. Right? So the best thing I was thinking is we go and so we can now for that we I mean this could be so simple. We just need to add the public key to the authorized. Yeah. So I think we can make the life easier. We can make for that we can make a simple curl command. We can generate because even the public key is not sensitive information because anyone in the world can have it. It's the private key that matters. If you find my private key, my public key, all you can do is you add it somewhere and then I can access it, not the other way around. One, two. One, two, sound. Can you hear the music? Asking for a friend. Simple curl command that gets the code to run from our running server. So this is sorry. So example, we will get curl. I don't remember how is that. Is it like so? Almost got it. Get alfredo.com/my script, right? And then execute. So there, people just copy this and we install the key for that server. That's it. And after that, we will install the key in the user. And from that moment on, we can access. Okay. Simple, right? Yeah. So let's go. Problem is, I need to make something. Oh, but I can create it. Huh? What did I do? So models, server. Right. If it's no, exactly. But on our seeder, let me just check because our seeder creates a, yeah, creates a private key. So because the not creates adds, it's in the server, which is, it's in the repo, which exactly gets installed also into the VM. So yeah. Okay, let's go. So now that this is simpler, if it's null, it gets generated. Okay, cool. We can then test it. So what we need for that test for now, we need the command to generate such an invite. And of course, I am already porting some code. So lots has been done. So we generate invite link, invitation link, invite link. We have invite link or invitation link. What do you say? Yeah, let me put AI on this end. Invitation, yeah. It's invitation, so we will fix it. So we generate invitation, blah, 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 yeah. So it's a console, but we get it from an action. Yeah, right now, I think we're making actions. Oh, this is not even an action because yeah, it's not following the convention of using. Yeah. So what we can do here is, yeah, before I was using invocable classes, but I want to start using the handle method. It's easier for so many reasons. I found it nice to use the invocables. If someone's there and wanna share some thoughts, please do. So it gets used in the booted method. Yeah, so if I'm not mistaken, yeah, key pair type. So what we can do is, this is now protected, and what we do is, there's just one public method, which is handle, and what we're going to do is we're going to take a server type as a, sorry, key type, key pair type, key pair type, not K, but key pair type. Yeah. Yeah, fantastic. We still don't have the ID RSA. Yeah. So yeah, exactly this. Only thing we need to change is in our model. We're gonna create handle. And we're gonna choose a key pair type from this ID. Yeah. So what are we gonna do? So let's call it something else. So let's call it the keygen narrator. And that's it. Oh no. Yeah, so that's the key generator. So our key is gonna be our generator, handling that kind. And here we go. So if all goes well, yeah, we might just nothing. It's like so, yeah. So we're gonna go and migrate fresh seed. That will call that key generation, and we're gonna test the connection, and it works. So it was a successful refactor. Public function handle, and then any other functions are not public. Fantastic. Okay, so generate invitation link. Yeah, so we're gonna go to the previous project and invite link generator. So now it should be caught up, and it was, but we're gonna change its name to invitation. That's the right thing to do. Yeah, so I don't know why did I do something like so, but yeah, it's mandatory, and that's it. Yeah, you see the invocable actions, it feels smart, but I don't like it anymore. So in the invitation link generator, I'm gonna go and change it to handle. Okay. And let's go. What is the rep curl, and why is it? Oh, right, because it will be used somewhere. But should it be here? I don't have a, yeah, no, it shouldn't. And yeah. So we're gonna make a new directory for helpers. And we're gonna go and we will put it over there in a class called URL, our URL helper. No, it was to wrap it in a curl. So script. Yeah. And something I realized we should do as well is to not use static functions. That's it. And yeah, I'm happy. So now this will generate the URL which is signed and temporary for 5 minutes because it's the limit. And that's it. That's it. Then we can this link is safe, or the URL, the entry point, the route is safe. So we are gonna go and get the routes web. And we'll get this route post. And we'll need a controller, but yeah, so this is the webhook. After that command runs, let's do things sequentially. So the add server script is the thing that we need here. Yeah, it's the controller that serves this request. So we'll go get it. So in HTTP controllers, add server script controller. Here we go. What this does is to, oh right. In the previous iteration, I was always desiring a root access. And then we generate a new user, but this wouldn't allow to use existing users, and I want to be able to use this in a Forge server, for example. So why is it invalid? OMG, it's running the QE and throwing so much errors. Why? Add server script and add server script. So oh, the route action, of course. So now it's imported correctly, so the errors should stop. Yeah. Okay. So the add server script controller should add root access to server. Yeah, so this should make a new view or a new task, right? Yeah, and this has to go to services. Yeah, and I want to change this. Where is server task being used? Is there PH? Oh, no. I mean, we can use doc blocks, but No way, we use the new notation. So, and what is this? 19. Oh my OMG. That's it. And right now, what we're gonna do is, oh, it's used in the key pair. And what else? Just in the key pair, right? Okay. In this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move services to its own. So it will not be app tasks, it will be services tasks, right? I want to keep this to the sensible defaults. I don't want to turn this into a domain thing. It's crazy when it goes that way. At least for me, in my experience with my projects, with my context switching and so on. Nothing against domain driven language or driven development. Not language. Okay, so what you're gonna do is, did the key pair updated? Yes, it did. And it will be there more classes because I just know it, right? So that's why. Okay. What else? We need to run the command, right? So, app generate invite. Oh, we need the server ID, and we have an issue because invitation in the commands right. So do commands have type ins? Can we do it like so? Oh, hey Nuno Maduro. How are you doing, friend? Thank you for the ride again. Hey Peak, glad to have you. Back with snacks. Hey, hey Nuno Maduro. I was reading from the screen. It's Nuno. Hey Phosphor, welcome. Hello. Francisco Barrento, yeah, F. Barrento. Taki, how's it going? Hey Willem. Hello. I hope you guys enjoy. So what's happening? We are not developing because it's just porting. So I don't know, Peak, if you remember this or how much of the story you have back, but yeah, I can clarify later, of course, if you want. So what happens is I'm porting a project which is a self-hosting assistant, right? So we can install applications, for example, like NA10. We want to install it in our server or on a Forge server. We can do it with Docker very easily, but for people who don't know it, we need a one-click installation, and I have a vision for that from many years ago. And yeah, I've built a few projects along the years, and yeah, with these latest months, I've just decided, to deploy this NA10 because of other live streams. Yeah, I just decided to, let's port it. So what happens is, I have a project which was in Filament, and I'm porting the backend to a new project, and that's it. And it's a new application, and yeah, let's go. William, how's it going? I still haven't checked the static binary thing. I'm so busy in time, but maybe it's gonna be here. Back with snacks. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Yeah, so we have method injection in commands as well. So we can do that immediately. So we get the ID and the URL will be, we get the link generator and we just handle that action and that's it. It should be it. I made a mistake. I wanted link generator in, yeah. So wrap curl. Yeah, so this is what we don't want. Invitation, it's not here anymore. It lives in script helpers that will wrap in a curl. So we're gonna go and call helpers script wrap curl. And I know, it's a instance method and we cannot call it statically, but fear not, we are in Laravel, so a real-time facade to the rescue. And that's it. And service container will create that for us. So if all goes well, yeah, we got an URL. Gotta go for now, but we'll be back with snacks. Lol. Thank you, back with snacks. Let's see what snacks you bring. Thank you for joining and see you soon. Willem is saying, going great, just gotta play around with native PHP for Android. Ooh, exciting times ahead. I'm not planning to develop anything for mobile, but now I want to as well. Yeah. Mats Almat, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy. My name is Patricio and I'm a full stack developer. I love Laravel and yeah, in the moment, I don't know if you're a first time visitor or not, yeah. We are playing with Laravel AI chatbots and so that we can deploy our applications with our control. I just decided to ship a project that will help us do that. Yeah. And Elidio, thank you for the follow. Okay, let's go. So if we were to visit this URL, yeah, of course. So now it's the other part, but we can visit and the endpoint is secured because it's signed and it expires in 5 minutes as well. So this part is good. The invitation link generator. And if you want to follow what's going on, the outline is right now in getalfredo.com and you can follow what's happening in the outline, right? So we are exactly here. We are provisioning, we are after provisioning a server, yeah. And what happened? Charlie French Boy, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. I hope you enjoy all. So, okay, what's going on next? Oh, of course. So next, we need to generate the script properly. So we go back from the top and the add server script controller is going, so this is why it failed, because it doesn't have that task. So what we're gonna do is we will get it as it was on the legacy thing. It was never published. So we are going to not here. So we were adding a root access to the server, and that's not what's going to happen. Yeah. So we need to add that and the view. And folks, does anyone like self-hosting or how's that situation? No one cares. How is that? Do you like Laravel? Do you like React? How is it? Views, components, tasks, and here we go. So we are going to add root access to the server. Yeah. Done. So we should now be able, when we generate an invitation, we should now be able to look at the, still not up. Oh, right. I just brought the class and yeah. So let's go. This task doesn't exist here. Okay, and that runs server tasks. Why is it here? Just because? Let's see if it's missing. Add server webhook. Oh, right, because now it needs the second route, which is to inform, but I don't think we are going to use that. I had something that after we run the command, it would call home and say, hey, I already done it. I don't know if we need that. Where is that? It should be in the end, of course. Finished URL. Yeah. So the finished URL is right. So we are going to return nothing, just to see it work. Yeah, here we go. And are we using the finished URL? Guys, you're not saying anything. Oh, Code in Kitchen. I love self-hosting. Oh, fantastic. What are you self-hosting? And sorry, I didn't see the messages. So it's a first-time chat. Code in Kitchen. Thank you. Welcome. Also, Zomoziano. It's been a while, but I've only used Laravel Blade with Roots Sage. Oh, a WordPress starter theme. Oh, okay. I hope you enjoy. Pick and Flow self-hosting is awesome. What apps will it install? Just a web server or multiple types? And F. Barrento is using Forge and Etzner. Yeah. So, Francisco, you can install a number of applications. Oh, with Terraform. Oh, in Terraform as well. In another... I'm guessing in another servers, right? Or are we... Yeah. So Muzian, it was a while ago. Now I'm in Next React Stack, mostly at my work. Oh, are you enjoying it? I can't imagine with doing backend without Laravel for some reason. Of course, it can be done, but yeah. No, to deploy the infrastructure. Oh, so there's a Terraform provider in Etzner. Is that it? I've never explored it, just with Ansible. Oh, yep. So Zomoziano is missing PHP work though. Well, you can contribute here if you want. I have to turn on the something. Just sorry, back. Yeah, so pick what I'm going to install for starters is my custom things of AI, analytics. So lots of stuff already in Coolify and others, other dashboards, but I've never seen it in a way I could do it. I tried before even yeah, so just I need a different way. So that's why I'm doing it. Code in Kitchen. I enjoy having full control. I host Symphony apps, analytics, N8N, media server. Oh, fantastic. That's down my alley. Are you using Plex or any other? I've never done a media server, but I know it. And with Unride, right? This is so cool. Also, I've been so busy. I've never... Oh, it's kind of slow. So... Oh, what happens? So the first thing we see is pricing. Maybe it was my URL. Yeah, so it's like to have GPUs and all sorts of, and Proxmox and containers and VMs, all in a great hypervisor. Oh, Jellyfin, yeah. I've heard about it. The name wasn't weird, yeah. Awesome. And are you downloading things? I don't know. How can we? I would like to explore some stuff as well. Yeah. And right, there was also Casa OS. It was kind of nice for home labbing, right? Casa OS, Casa OS. Yeah. Casa OS, Casa OS. Yeah, it's so yeah, that's it. Like a NAS, like Synology NAS, probably you guys heard, or some of you heard as well. True NAS for True NAS. Download movies, no, never. Wink, wink. F. Barrento is saying True NAS. Yeah, I've seen it. What did I install? It was something else, I think. I got a Synology NAS back in the day. Oh, this is Docker Container Management already. So you install this directly on the Metal on a Ubuntu, right? Or do you run through NAS in Docker as well? No, I don't think so. If you have all this. Where did I see? Was it in Etzner that I've seen? Someone is... where was it? Hero Nodes? Yeah. You can have, without the hardware, you don't have to buy the hardware. It's not cheap, but also you get plenty, and you don't have to buy any hardware or keep it, etc. I don't know how is this in terms of containers and stuff, but DSM is very cool. Maybe like True NAS. Some Synology DSM. Many years ago, this was the only way to go. Yeah, it was like really nice environment. It had a desktop, lots of stuff. It was Synology DSM and also Knapp. I don't know. Let's go with no way. Yeah, so it was this software very similar as well. Yeah, something like so. Nuno Maduro, is the music just broken for me? Yeah, Francisco is saying on the Metal. Yeah. Can anyone confirm if the music is broken, please? No, lots of static sound here as well. What's happening? My Streamlabs or what? Should I stop it? Yeah, I've seen I have to make some modifications to my setup. Sorry. Oh, I will stop the music then. It's probably making problems, right? Let me know if it's better. Yeah, no, that's it. I didn't know it was causing issues or I would have stopped. Oh, Zonoziano, welcome. You could have said before, I think, or maybe. Guys, this is something to do together. It's, yeah, please speak. OMG. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so Knap, Synology, blah, 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 self-hosting. Yeah, yeah. So for the time being, I want to install some stuff and some Docker workflows, like the de facto tool for me and for lots of people. It's Portainer. So
Portainer is a powerful, flexible container management
move
interface.
it faster. So yeah, so basically, if we can find, oh damn it, Portainer images. Yeah, here we are. So it's like, it also has self-hosting templates, but not as so great. And yeah, it's somewhat complex. And what I don't like about it is the good features are not in the community. You have to pay. So in terms of deployment and updates and all, that's okay by me. It's Sylvian A. Thank you for the follow. Oh, everyone said, I'm sorry, Zomuziano. I didn't see. I thought Nuno was the first one to say it. I didn't see before. And the first pricing is prohibitive for me, at least. Maybe for companies, no, but yeah. So that's why. Tommy Lipico, thank you for the follow. So a mix, a blend of Portainer. There is some cool Docja. There's this project I almost started to using, but yeah, from the same author as Uptime Kuma, where we can deploy our composes and we can like to have still the power, but still this was to install on the server and so on. And yeah, there are plenty dashboards out there. Yeah, never mind. Let's not go that way. Yeah, just want something very minimal, very basic, hyper focused. It's not a middle ground of anything. It's either very basic for the installations of packages, applications, or it's either too much advanced. If you want to deploy your stuff, your own compose, so then you really have to know what you're doing. So this is not at all, for example, Peak is a high, I think is, I don't know if we should or not. Yeah, so he contributes a lot in a dashboard, and I contributed as well. Yeah, I think we can speak freely, of course, to Coolify. So, but I think it's in the middle ground position for the huge market probably, and I'm not the huge market, so I think I'm on the extremes. I either want something very basic where I don't worry about anything, but also sometimes I want something very very powerful, and yeah, that's it. That's why I'm doing this. Oh, Coding Kitchen is thinking about Coolify. Yeah, so yeah, I like Coolify. I contributed a lot on the port. I think it's Laravel because of me. Actually, it was going to be in JavaScript, the version 4, and I reached out to Andras, and yeah, I contributed a lot. But yeah, like I said, the vision it was not there for the same thing. So eventually I stopped contributing, but we can all be friends, right? Yeah, that's it. My vision is more to the hyper technical or the minimal configuration, and Coolify is something not that. You can have a free Portainer license with 3 nodes and run a Docker swarm. Yeah, Francisco, I know. I know I've seen it, but then, yeah, it was. But then I have one, and if I have multiple projects, I just don't feel it. I just don't feel it. And for me, like I said, if I want something that I have full control, also Portainer, something I don't like is the folders, the directories are all very cryptic and so on. And yeah, I don't want to get behind that vendor lock-in. So yeah, Laravel makes everything better, so yours will be the best. What do you mean, pick? Yeah, no, I think it's just different, I think. Because Coolify is also Laravel, right? Hopefully, gladly. With the free license, Francisco is saying you get a lot of cool features. And agrees. Yeah, that's the thing. Code in Kitchen, I made my first merch PR on Coolify. Oh, congrats, that's huge. Coolify right now, it's not just a small project, yeah, so yeah, fantastic. Hey, Robson, how are you doing? Alfredo is alive, yes, of course. Uh, okay, let's go. So, where were we? Yeah, I like speaking. Actually, there I can see. Yeah, so Alfredo was a project even before Coolify, 2 years ago or more. 10 Gen, even. Oh, Andras was even here. Yeah, I remember we were started speaking. So yeah, this was in Filament, and this was the early stage of something, but yeah, I don't remember exactly. I don't remember. But yeah, this was different. This was to run in the same server, but yeah, so much changed now. Hey Patrick, thanks for the follow. So okay, let's go and change this script. Ta-da-da-da. What will happen? So the finished URL. So do I want to give back the answer? Oh, what happened here? What happened here? Some paste problem. Whoop. Okay. No problem. Okay, but what's going to happen is I don't think I'm going to need all this. So we must not be root. Yeah, okay. So let's install the key on a non-root user. So that's our task. And what we're gonna do is if we're gonna call, let's see it in the future. Yeah, and we are not going to call it. Just let's keep it for the minimum. And yeah, so this server script, we'll change this and it's going to be install SSH key for user. Yeah, it's always for the user, right? And the controller, yeah, we don't have, we can have route implicit binding. So where is this thing? So routes, web, and add server script. So what's happening? It's getting, oh, ID equals 1. It's on the query param. So what we can do is slash server. But I don't know if we can, no, we can, okay, we can have it slash server. And then we'll have the server. So we won't be needing the request. And we'll have the server. And the install SSH key. Oh yeah, it's the, yeah. So we can also resolve. And yeah, that's it. Bam. Install SSH key, blah, blah, blah. So if all goes well, let's see the invite generation. Dakak, hey, sorry if you answered already, but what are you building? First time chat, welcome. Thank you, thank you. Of course. My name is Patricio, and I'm a full stack developer, and I love Laravel, I love Docker, I love AI, I love self hosting. And well, the lives, I was building a chatbot, an assistant, and I came to the point where I have to put N8N in my server, in one of my servers. I want to self-host it. And I have this dream for so long ago. And yeah, it's going live. So basically the project is this one, is a self-hosting assistant. And I already have it built before previous iterations, and so we are porting the code to the new project, and the front end is totally new in React and Inertia. So that's it. I hope it answers the question. The URL, Francisco, getalfredo.com. It's live. The outline is updated until a few hours ago, I guess. So if you visit, so this is the local version, right? And the live version is not so much different. So if you go to the outline, getting started, it has the outline. And yeah, I am mapping everything, the project walkthrough. I'm leaving everything documented for contributors to come. Dukak10 is saying, love the name. Thank you so much. I'm actually starting to take on some React. We'll love to see you using it alongside Inertia. Thank you, thank you. I must warn you, last project I've done with React was React 16. But of course, it's Inertia, so it's so much easier. It's just templating. What did I want to say? Yeah, I also use it in other projects. I've actually built this library, which is called Mingle.js, and you can use React and Vue in Livewire. And actually, this version was about to be in Mingle. I actually have a started proof of concept, not the proof of concept, but yeah, it was supposed to be this project with Livewire and ChatCN. But then I realized people will want to contribute, and yeah, I haven't tried Inertia 2. I've been doing Livewire since a long time, and I've done Inertia 1. I missed some things. I went Livewire, never looked back. But it's all depending on the project. And yeah, I'm trying Inertia 2, React. I hope we will enjoy. Hello there, McJagger, first time chat. Thank you, thank you. Welcome. Oh, you're also a Livewire guy. So yeah, if you want to bring some React to your project, it will be somewhat easy. Thank you, McJagger, for the follow. My name is Patricio. I don't know if you followed. I'm a full stack developer, love React, love Laravel. React is the new love. Love AI, self-hosting, Docker, and so many stuff more. Yeah, Mingle.js was a library I built. Right now, we are building Get Alfredo, which is, what is it? Yeah, so it's a self-hosting assistant, so you can put apps in your server. And the first use case will be N8N. You can put it in with one-click installer, or you can take the full control with a Docker Compose. Mick Jagger has a question. No one sim can help me answer. Well, try it. I don't know. I don't know what. Be careful with. I don't know if no one can help you answer. I don't know if I can as well or anyone. So yeah, let's see what comes out. Dukak is saying, would love to contribute to some OSS, but I'm still very green to do that. Hey, don't. I was very green to it, and I'm still somewhat green. I'm not very experienced, and I'm doing it. So why don't you start? Come and join here, and yeah, I will guide you my best. Okay, let's get back. Where were we? We were going to. Maybe I'll leave these open for when more people ask what we're doing. Whoop. Yeah, so that's not found. We need to generate a new. Where was I? What? Let's check. How do I create a DLL injector for Call of Duty Black Ops 1? What? Are you sure you're in the right channel? Game mode would be zombies as well. Nah, man. I think you're a bot. Okay, so where would I generate a link, right? Missing required perimeter. Sure. So let's go into the generator, invitation link generator, and the route name. Yeah, so parameters. ID, right, because now it's called server. And if all goes well, here we go. And if we visit the URL, tasks.install, it does not found. We will find it. One thing I'm not is a bot. How can you prove that? So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea how you can make a DLL for Call of Duty Black Ops. Dukak is saying, oh, sorry. So, McJagger, if you're a real person, I'm so sorry. I'm in software category trying to get help and figured someone could help me. Thanks anyways. Sorry, man. Not my bitch. How do you say? Not my alley. It's not my comfort with DLLs and those sorts of things. Just web development here. And you're welcome. I didn't know you were streaming. I actually got to know you some time ago when some streams from Laravel Portugal showed up in my YouTube recommendations. Oh, awesome. Then Nun mentioned you and I ended up here. Welcome. After so much time. Oh yeah, Pick and Flow is giving a good recommendation. ChatGPT should probably, yeah. Oh, no luck with ChatGPT. Try Claude and Gemini 2.5 Pro. It seems that it's even further. Yeah, that seems something really advanced. Okay, so install SSH key. Let's go. We have the route. We can visit it. So if we can visit, let's start from the top. Add server script, here we go, install SSH key. Oh, of course, and now it generated the name. Okay, so install SSH key, server task. So, but the render, oh yeah. So let's go. Oh, and we had the name for it. I'm not sure if I like the triple dashes, but I guess that's convention, right? If we are tasks.common functions. So what's happening? Common functions. Oh yeah, the curl requests functions. Here we go. Components. Common functions. Here we go. So how is it now? Finished URL. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. So on the SSH key, we are not going to call back the outpost. We will just echo something. You can now continue the operation in Alfredo. You may now continue in Alfredo. That's it. So yeah, in the previous version, I was like sending a request back home and the process would start automatically, but I think that's not needed at all. Let's keep it simple. Oh, awesome. Pick and Flow is finding solutions left and right all the time. Great. So Dukak is asking, not my beach. Oh yeah, it's it's something in Portuguese and I just translated. We say it's not my beach, não é minha praia. Yeah, so it's not the beach where I go. Yeah. How do you come up with these ideas for building these packages and services? I don't know. I have so many. Maybe this is like the leftovers of yeah. I don't know. I think it's just my curiosity, and I think it's just the exploration and always wanting the next thing. Maybe that's the answer must be somewhere near that. Somoziano heard something different. Oh, Somoziano, yeah. Communication is, the sounds are very similar, but no. Okay, let's go. Yeah, we have an access to the script on the signed route. Let me check, blah, blah, blah. Where is view source code? Come on. Oh, damn it. Yeah. Here we go. So now we have to modify this script. We don't need those. We don't even need those common functions for now. So let's remove them. Yeah, let's keep clean. We must be root. Yeah, so we quit on error, non-interactive. We must be root, and now we want the opposite. Yeah. So all we want to do is like to install this public SSH key, Alfredo at dev, right? All we want to do is like to install it in the user, in the current user. Dukak, how do you say your name? Duck a key? Dukak? I know, not my bitch saying I'm also PT. Okay, so that's why you left. I like both versions of not my bitch. Lol. Okay, so what we're gonna do? Yeah. Okay. We have a big commit right now. OMG. So yeah, so server task, there are some stuff. Oh no. Yeah. So routes web, starting to clean up, and then I want to clear the script in the end. Yeah. What are you thinking, guys? Are you enjoying this stream? What could I do better? I don't know, in terms of what's wrong. Don't be. I'm not. Don't even want to ask what's wrong, because then maybe you get afraid of saying something. But please don't be. I'm asking on how can I improve. So yeah, I don't care about criticism. Yeah, just want to improve. And if you can let me know how, maybe I will. I will find it useful. Yeah. Oh, thanks, Pic. Thanks, Dukak. So Alfredo will be responsible for installing apps on a remote server. Yes, exactly, Francisco. And all those apps are Docker Compose or Swarm as you want, because, well, on the minimal version it's Compose, and everything will live on the server and nothing on the manager, so to speak. So everything, so imagine you lose access to Alfredo, or and Alfredo can be self-hosted by you as well. So, but imagine something happens. It doesn't matter. It's just replaced your manual labor of going there and do stuff. So nothing is lost. And also, you will have some sort of small pipelines of yours. Think of it as a small GitHub actions in the advanced mode. When you click the advanced mode, then you do it on your end. But also, everything lives on your server. Nothing will be in Alfredo. So yeah, that's something very important for me, because it's the server, and if you would need Alfredo to do something on your server and Alfredo is down, or it has a bug, or something's wrong, blah blah blah, and you get stuck because of this, that's a very bad situation to be in. I'm managing servers from cloud to non-cloud to on-premises, like to taking the iron, we say in Portuguese, take the iron to the rooms and assemble it, etc. From 2011, from '07 on. From '07 it was, yeah, not exactly servers hardcore. So yeah, I take it seriously. So yeah, that's it. And we need to figure out what's the run environment, like Docker with Compose. Yeah, exactly. It's like Compose, and I don't know, we can. So the basic stuff is Compose. Like if you go to, for example, NoCoDB, right? You want to install this, it's like spreadsheets and forms, everything no code. You can integrate with N8N and Notions, blah, 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 etc., right? If you come down to the GitHub and find the self-hosting version, where is that? I just reminded this, but I could have reminded any other. Oh no, where is that? Pricing, free. No, did it stop being? I don't believe so. Docs, no self-hosting? Of course there is. Self-hosting, here it is. So installation, yeah, so it will always be, of course, there might be more modes, but it's always Docker Compose, and it's the easier thing. Yeah, it lives on the, yeah, so it's not the best case maybe. So Directus, for example, if you want to install a backend for your application, yeah, you just copy these and bam, you have infrastructure, right? So it's Compose on the minimal stuff. Then on the advanced mode, you might have Compose, Swarm, and I'm thinking of what's that name? Podman. Podman as well. So it's safer because there's no daemon and there's nothing running in root. So yeah, but that's the advanced part for the people who want, like, we I could have, if I were doing like a custom project of some sorts, I would go immediately to Jenkins, right? Because we can hack everything, right? Uh, but yeah, I'm not making like a custom project in a company on a big SaaS, etc., etc. So yeah, I want something that is reproducible, but I want a little bit of this taste of the Jenkins pipelines. I don't know who has used Jenkins Freestyle pipeline, for example. I don't know if I can find some, if I can show you, but yeah, you can make anything in Jenkins. Is a beast for CI and how much control you have on it. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it. It's basically compose and swarm when you want to like have high availability on your own. That's it. Yeah, and maybe Podman. Yeah, with a little bit of a freestyle pipeline. So Moziano also enjoying keeping stream mostly in the background, working and watching. Thank you so much, Moziano. Will it use mainly OpenAI or can it be used with local LLM? Top right. What do you mean, Dukak? Will it use mainly OpenAI or can it be used with local LLM? You mean NA10? Or what? Clarify, please. Okay, let's continue to review what's going on. It's too big by now, but yeah. So this is docs. Bam. So this is refactoring the key pair generator. I like it. Key pair. Let me see. Okay. Key pair. Yeah, renamed. What's more? Key pair. Key pair. Invitation link. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Yeah, that's it. So refactor the key pair generator. Bam. Alfredo uses AI, correct? Oh no, sorry. Top right was the GitHub from NocoDB. Oh, okay, sorry. No, so Alfredo is not using AI. What I'm using Alfredo for is to deploy AI projects for custom stuff, custom agents, custom LLMs, custom automations like NA10. So I don't want to do that in GitHub Actions. I don't want to do that in GitLab, self-hosted runner, blah, blah, blah. I want to have something like a really, really small Jenkins, let's think of it. Or it's like a Portainer meets Jenkins kind of scenario. Yeah, I think that's going to be the punchline for the advanced mode. Yeah, Portainer meets Jenkins. And then it's 5% of that only. Oh, okay. So you see it, right? Now, what do you think of it? Are you using any of that things or? Oh, and I must tell you, I love you guys being here. I was so alone for 1 hour and more. I don't know, and it's so much fun with people, with more people. There was someone, but then they left. Yeah, I have. Thank you for being there. It's awesome. Okay, so this is the helper that we are calling with the real-time facade. Awesome. I like facades. Tuki Tuki is now following. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. Welcome. My name is Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. I don't know if you've been there for long, so sorry if it's a first time listener. I love Laravel. I love AI. I love Docker, self-hosting. I've built Mingle.js, which is a package to use JavaScript components in Livewire. You should check it out, the package and Livewire, if you don't know it. Yeah, we are building Alfredo, which is a self-hosting assistant, and we are going to deploy NA10 software into our private infrastructure with it, and then we will develop also chatbots and stuff. Oh, I should put the other link as well. Where was it? It was the Automate Ally, right? github.com/ijpatricius/automate.li. Yeah, so this is a repo where we are already using NA10. Let me put it on the chat. And yeah, it's a Laravel application which is integrated with NA10. So check the previous streams and this repo, maybe it will be of your taste. Thank you for the follow. Francisco is saying, actually, I'm building an app to deploy Kubernetes clusters to Etzner. Kubernetes. Teach me. Oh, Larakube React. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, Kubernetes is, I don't know, are you using it yourself? Be honest. Or it's in a company, it's in a job, right? Because it's so complex. I've never got into it much. So I would, if it wouldn't be like very expensive for my wallet, in my projects. Yeah, for a company. Yeah, thought so. Yeah, so it makes perfect sense. So everyone check out Larakube React. Francisco is building it. It was my life for 3 years. Oh, fantastic. Yeah, let me revisit this someday. Yeah, definitely I want to check it. Dukak does not use any of those tools, unfortunately, hoping to change companies to possibly start using them. I'm sorry, I got lost in context. What tools, Dukak? What are you mentioning? Francisco, nice project, huh? I hope to see its scale. Ha! There was a pun. because it will scale nodes, right? But the project will grow. Thank you, Tuki, for thinking that's cool. Pick and Flow saying, yeah, Docker was hard enough to learn for me. Kubernetes was behind me. Yeah, Docker is hard. Let's stop saying it's easy, because everyone who says it's easy has been using it for 3 years plus. So on the viewpoint of someone who never learned Docker, yeah, that's hard to learn. But I think it's worth it. Depending on the context, you learn it a little. Depending on another context, you learn it fully. But yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's it. Let's continue this commit thing. Okay, good. I'm just like checking the code. And of course I could push it all in a go, but this way I can watch it. So this is outputting the script, so it's related. Yes, this is the route. Oh, I missed one before. What was the last message? Refactor key pair generator. So I missed. Oh, key pair. No, I didn't miss. Now it's the link generator, so it's the next one. Yeah. So all good. Damn it. This is not good. The command, even so it's a command and so on, but yeah. So this was ported. I don't know what was the version, but yeah, we protected. What? What's happening? Oh, we have to match parent, so that's why. Oh. Okay, so let it be, probably. What do I have it here? Oh, same. Okay, so let it be. I don't use Jenkins and Kubernetes and none of that. No CI/CD. Oh, Dukak, thank you for the context. So what do you use? What do you deploy with? Did you tell me before? I think it was Francisco who was running Swarm and in Etzner and all, right? Or was it you? I'm sorry if I forgot. So link generator, yeah, it's good. Oh, this uses the wrap curl, so that's next. The wrap curl is in the helper. Where is the helper? Here it is. So to generate the link, install, so this is later. To generate the link, we need the route. Yeah. Okay. All seems well. Okay. So invitation, server, invitation generator. Pick and Flow is saying it takes USB drive to the server. File v3.php. Hey, I've done that for so long. Who never? cPanel and hey, God. I even used something, it was, oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Git FTP. It was something like it would check diffs and would only FTP up because we had to bring Composer vendor directed to cPanel in 2000, I don't know how many. Oh, I miss those times, and at the same time, I don't. You know what I mean? Dukak saying, at my company, we host everything locally. Oh, I just SSH and pull the most recent changes. Yeah, I've done that as well on premises. Yeah. I'm guessing, I'm guessing because that's what I've done. I always worked in a factory, right? So it's a factory of some sorts. It was cars, it was molds, it was furniture. So it was always a factory, but big companies, not big like IKEA big, but big companies, which have internal IT and so on, the IT department, and yeah. So is it something like that? Because yeah, that's the small medium, huh? SMBs, small medium businesses, pequenas e médias empresas, right? Yeah. Oh, it's something else. I work at a cybersecurity NOC company. I don't know what's a NOC company. Non, huh? NOC company. What does that mean? Oh, National Oil Company. Okay, so I guess you work in one of two or three companies? Oh, nice. Nice. And you do networking. Is that it? Lol. So you really can take USB drive to the server. Yes, you can. You goes to the server room where it's very chill and it is the project. Okay. SSH key. Oh, it's a networking company. Okay. Yeah, that must follow strict policies and sorts, right? Yeah, I should be closing in a few, but let's try to make this work still. So we now want to add the script. So to add the script, we already generated the URL, so the route went through. So we have the server and it's a controller. So let me get back at it. So app http controllers add server script. So what is this string? Yeah, because in fact, yeah, it's a string, but yeah, it's already rendered. Okay, got it. It's not a view. Done. Stage server task. Oh, this is big because of yeah. Yeah, this was refactored and Right. I didn't enjoy much the UUID thing because I deprecated a package which was Sam Carre a stack, which in fact is deprecated, I guess. Yeah. Because now Laravel natively supports stacks, not stacks, jobs chaining. Oh, how's it called? Batches. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Yeah, maybe it's the time. So yeah, I still have some UUID thing that I'm not using, but because it's right after, I will just commit and immediately. It's the next step to take care of that. Same as this script is not okay, so probably I shouldn't put it. Just for my OCD to be happy, so I'm just gonna go and cut. That's it. And install SSH key. Install SSH key. Commit. And now we are back. And now we make the script work. And then I go to sleep. I don't know what time is there. So Ducac is in Portugal, if I remember correctly. So also midnight. Where are you guys? I'm in Portugal. So what else? The script. Yeah. Let's just checking. I still didn't do tests. Did I? No. Right. I did a to-do test for some feature that I want to add later. So if I migrate fresh seed, I should, yeah. And then I should up test the SSH connection, and it connects. And also the generate link. So my tests are checking if commands run. Yeah. And then this URL runs. Yeah. So if this would be pasted, not this, but this. If this would be pasted on the server, then it would run this bash. So we will fix this bash now. Tuki, also from Portugal, and he didn't say anything? I mean, you could be from China or whatever country, and we would all be welcome, but I just didn't know we have more Portuguese people from neighbors, right? Kentucky, USA. Awesome. What's your favorite thing about Kentucky? I immediately remember, and I'm sorry if if you hear it for the 110,000th time, but I do love KFC. I'm so sorry if you are listening this for the 10,001 time. Oh, damn it. Taxes. Yeah. You know what? I do. Yeah, I don't want to make this political, so let's forget about that. But I just hope the world keeps going in a good direction because I think we were going to destruction. Never mind. It's about code. I just moved here. I am OG from New York City. My favorite thing is cheap rent. And from New York City, I've been there in Alaracon. And let me tell you, for a Portuguese wallet, damn. For a breakfast, like $17, yeah, that's like lunch for two here in Portugal. My favorite thing is cheap rent. I am paying 1/4 of what I was paying in New York. I can imagine. And with 1/4, you have like double the size of the areas, I can imagine. Is it so? Ducac's working. You working for a PT company? Well, I'm not working for a PT company. I have one customer, which is a PT company, and basically I'm building this SaaS for over 2 years now, and it's ready to launch privately. No open registration, but if any of you guys need to make a website like quick and dirty in like 10 minutes or less, you
A
don't
few
even
months
need
ago,
to
we
bring
promised to give you
pictures.
the simplest website
They will
builder
be
ever,
AI
Voxpop,
generated.
and their design can be
So
customized.
yeah,
Right?
we
At
choose from a
24/7
set
custom
of
edit sections.
starter
You can
kits,
see
so to
what's,
speak,
and I get to
portfolio
choose from
templates.
a lot.
Oops. So yeah, you just choose, you already chose this recipe, this starter kit, so to speak, and then you choose blocks and you change texts, pictures, links, etc. And yeah, I'm taking, how is it called? In Portuguese is cobaias, which is like guinea pig, which is like early testers, beta testers. That's the English translation. So yeah, I was working on this for a long time, and I'm co-founding this with Shruti. You might know her from Tailwind CSS content. Yeah, and I have some client work on the side with Portuguese and Switzerland and Austria for the moment. Yeah. One quick question: is there any limits to the workflows in N8N self-host, like the SSO and other features? Hey Tuki, so yeah, for sure, SSO. It's like typically it rings enterprise to me, right? So I don't know from memory. I'm doing this from the freelance perspective. I have someone, two someones, but one at a time, which can benefit from. It's like my guinea pig, my early tester, and I will implement AI agent with a RAG knowledge system and MCP to invoke functions. And yeah, I want to do it as a small freelance project, etc. And if things scale, then maybe we have to go to the cloud version. But yeah, let's find together. Yeah, SSO, it's not even on the pro tier, so yeah, it totally rings enterprise. Yeah, paid, of course. So, what limits on the pro version? There is a basic version. So yeah, you probably can't do it all. But we are developers, so probably the constraints we can just bypass them, right? Uh, oh, sorry. And even so, it's not that expensive, right? If it's on a project context, the client has to pay it, and that's it. Not that easy, sorry. What's not that easy? To easily to surpass the oh, right. If we're talking about SSO, yeah, forget about it, of course. Yeah, but things like version control, run bash scripts, custom nodes, yeah, we have source code, so external storage, so you can make your own custom JavaScript node and you do your thing. So you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Why do you use N8N? For the speed and ease? Yeah, exactly. So for example, if you want to, let's say, where was, let me check, where was my things? Let me find. Did I put a tag in my bookmarks? N8N. So for instance, if we want to, let's go to the workflows. They have it. For starters, N8N has a tremendous community. So you can download this all amount of workflows. So if I want to do something in Notion, and let's say I want to, when I add a new file in a new entry in a database in Notion, I want to do this, send something to Telegram and to Google Calendar, blah, blah, blah. We can do that in 10 minutes in NA10 because, yeah, it's insane. You should check YouTube and all sorts of things that people are do. You can just follow a tutorial and it's insane. It's insane. Where is yeah, Jono is a yeah. So for example, beginner's guide. So I don't remember what he's doing here.
Assign some bug or figure. We're going to first name.
Yeah. So a form submission.
Or in
If you want to make a form
add
and add to Google Sheets, how much time do you take to code that, to program it?
Now we
And look at this guy. In 15 minutes, he can do it to an Excel sheet. Of course, you can use Google Forms and blah, blah, blah. But now you can put a JavaScript node and you program stuff in the middle for the validation, for example. You cannot do that in Google Forms. So I like it for the speed and ease. Yeah, eventually, if it's a big project, blah, 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 then we bring it all to code, right? If you want to make a chat assistant, maybe we, instead of using something like that, there's bot press, for example, and type bot, but yeah. So you can use also bot press where you can like code things, right? You can also use even further UI assistants like Shadcn based. Yeah, assistant UI. You have like all the pieces to build shots in React. So yeah, if you want to build it like highly customized, you have control of everything. Yeah, forget NA10, let's do code. But what project is this? What is the budget? How much time do you have, you know? Good morning. Hey, good morning. Where are you speaking from? First time chat. 2FK inactive. 2 fucking inactive. Okay. Thank you for the follow. It's midnight here. I'm in Portugal. So what am I cooking? So, whoa, we are cooking so much. So basically, under the hood on the code, we are coding Alfredo, which is a self-hosting assistant to install applications like NA10 and others that, and what is it? Yeah. And others to build AI things and so on, but also any self-hostable application, right? That's it. That's what we're cooking. Also, I'm Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. I love Laravel, AI, automations, Docker, self-hosting. I've built Mingle.js to use React and Vue in Livewire. You should check both Mingle and also Livewire if you don't know it. And yeah, so the goal from the previous streams is like Alfredo. I have it an earlier version, Tasker Dev. I've built like 2 or 3 that never saw the day of light of day. And I'm porting the backend code and the most minimal React frontend will be done. So I can deploy NA10 and have control like a small Jenkins, tiny Jenkins and Portainer. And once that is done, we will get back at chat agents in NA10. Go and check the previous streams and you find a little bit of context. There is a Laravel application, or no, Automate Ally. Oh no, Automate Ally. What is? Yeah, it's from the previous streams. We've been building a Laravel app with NA10 and our own integration. And yeah, that's where we're going. In 3 lives, we've done that. I hope you enjoy. So too fucking active is you just spat there. I am following. What does spat there means? Sorry, spat there meaning like. I didn't follow. Spitting facts, no printer kizzy. Oh man. Let's forward. I have been struggling with that there, especially UI stuff. Sounds cool, man. Yeah. When you're working with AI stuff, like say for example, how do you really set up the stuff that is for the agent workflows? Because I do not work with COE solutions, but I will go through and have a little bit of a look. But say, for example, like a services folder for the stuff that you're working for. You know what I mean? Oh man, sorry, you have to make it a little bit more clear to me. I'm sorry. I tried to work with NA10 but did not enjoy it at all. Easier to work in Cursor and make services. Oh, right, of course. I guess it all depends on what you're doing. Code is preferred, but for some tasks at some stages of a development, NA10 can be a good fit, I think. Based Ghibli, these workflows, first time chat. Welcome, thank you. Thank you for being here. This workflow stuff is so underrated, there is so much potential, and I agree totally. Have you launched it yet? What do you mean? Nothing is launched. Mingle.js is launched. You can use in production. Alfredo is on the way. Very on the way because it was working here. I just have to port it, and yeah, it will be really soon. What else? Oh, I have 2 browsers. I didn't realize. Yeah, it was. Okay, let's do something like so. Whoa, so much stuff. Yeah, let's start. Yeah, we have to finish. WordPress, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. What does Alfredo do exactly for you? Oh, okay. So Alfredo will, well, take applications and install it on your server. So you have a VPS somewhere, Etzner, DigitalOcean, AWS, blah, blah, blah. And it will go inside and it will install self-hosted applications, which are, for instance, so yeah, your VPS is running and it goes and installs artifacts. I don't know if you know Docker. So it's a full application with app, database, any services that are needed. It will put the configuration in your server and it doesn't depend on Alfredo anymore. So it can keep working and it can be maintained and changed. Alfredo can go on and keep maintaining, but there is no vendor lock-in at all. And you can self-host Alfredo for free as well. And what kind of apps, you might be asking? NA10 is one of them. And for example, base row, if you want to also automate with NA10 or forms, tables, spreadsheets very quickly, you know, those sorts of things. If you want to build a backend for your JavaScript application, for example, you may use Directors or Strapi. You might want to put analytics in your applications, private, self-hosted for free. There are thousands, maybe thousands, it's an exaggeration, but it feels like thousands of self-hosted solutions because they do it because they are not losing money, right? Because people who are using would not be customers, but because of self-hosting, probably when we need more, we know how to use it, we will go there. So many companies started following this trend. So yeah, that's it. So we need to fix this script. Let me bring this. Yeah. Okay, so we are on the test folder, test server, I mean. And we have the user Ubuntu and Alfredo. So we want to be able to connect to this after, yeah. So let's ask AI for some love. And yeah, let's bring it here. Let's see what you think about it. How can I do something? I don't know what I have here, but yeah, so. Oh, okay. So let's go ask Sonnet 3.5 and we'll iterate. So this is right. Let's change this. Let's change this bash script to fail if the user is root. I loved Sonnet so much. 3.5. Alfredo sounds so powerful and kind of ideal infrastructure to set up working NBIOS. Love to see you working on it. Thank you so much, Based Ghibli. Have you ever thought about crypto could fuel and AI project? No, what do you mean? Yeah, so we must not be root. Yeah, this equals all. Yeah, who loves to do bash? I mean, bash is good, but yeah, it's not the best, right? Yeah, I could even follow from there. Okay, so let's continue. And if the file doesn't exist, we have to create it. So still, let's continue. This will have to apply not to root, but to the current user, which will likely have it created, but let's just ensure. Have you ever thought about adding crypto to one of your projects? Oh, I don't know. You know, crypto never ring the bell for me. NFTs did, but unfortunately they're not commonly used. So I don't know how I could add it, but my first answer is I think I don't need it, but maybe I could. I don't know. Yeah, so root with home to reference, blah, blah, blah. What are you doing? Shouldn't it be user colon group? Oh no, but the user is... No, it shouldn't be the user. Maybe the user, the group maybe is not the same name. ID minus G, right? Yeah. Have you compared NA10 versus Make? No, because Make doesn't have a self-hosted version, I think. So it's not comparable to me. That's why if you go to YouTube and you find for automation, you will find plenty and plenty and plenty of people doing NA10. I think it's much based on the self-hosting. I think there's that incentive. Minus GN. What does print a name instead of a number? Oh, right. Yeah. Because yeah, for example, we are 1000, we are 1001. I guess we could put the number to the shown, but yeah, it will work. So now it seems fine. What is that? Here we are. So if the directory doesn't exist, let's create it. Let's create the file, change. Yeah, we are already that user. It's redundant, but okay. What? The home folder. That's too much, don't you think? Oh, it was already doing that as well. Yeah. Minus R in SSH, the folder and the key. Yeah. Okay, let's go. And yeah, so this could be an SSH. Yeah, I think I want to change this. I'm not sure. It should be an SH file so I could see the highlight and the formatting. That would be nice. Dukak is asking, Castra, same where? What do you mean same where? What is Castra? Ah, no, I haven't tried Castra. So this is an alternative to Kubernetes, right? Parallel templating, blah, blah, blah. I am tempted to try K3S. What? Castra is for, but it is orchestrating? What? Oh, man. Workflow orchestration. Oh. Oh, man. But this seems so complex.
Welcome to Kestra, a scalable declarative orchestrator allowing you to scale all of your business critical applications effortlessly. With the option to write everything programmatically or directly inside of the UI, building workflows has never been easier. With a huge variety of plugins available, automating your favorite tools and programming languages is as simple as a few lines of YAML. Let's say you have a CSV file that you need to upload to a Google Sheet automatically. We can easily set that up with the Google Drive plugin. We can first download it with the HTTP
Yeah, because then the UI has the
plugin.
OAuth things all done, blah blah blah. Yeah, Castro is nice. I'll save it. Not AI, but workflows. What I've checked that I really like there's Pipe Dream, but there's no self-hosting version. This seemed like fantastic, but what is that? It's not cheap, but you are running blah blah blah. Yeah, Node, Python, Bash, and Go, and that's cheap. But then, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is if paid annually, exactly. And then I saw something. So I saw Pipe Dream, if you want to compare as well, and self-hostable. I enjoyed Windmill especially, and just because of that point alone. Whoops, Windmill. It would allow to put, prepare yourself, PHP. Let me check. So, blah, blah, blah. It's workflows, but it's more code. It's much more code based. Where is it? Scripts. OMG. But no, that wouldn't be CLI. But we would be running PHP. So, like, in the middle of a workflow, we could write it. And React apps, Vue and Svelte, it's insane. It's very developer friendly, it seems, to make like all kinds of customizations. But no doubt in my mind, this will also have a lots of learning curve. But you won't find, yeah, something so flexible and easy to deploy stuff. Yeah. Hey Robin, thank you for joining. Yeah, K3S is very good. Yeah, I have to try it someday. So Based Ghibli is saying your stack and projects could absolutely be leveled up with crypto, as it could help you attract users, and with the funding would be dope to talk more if you're interested in working on a project. Yeah, thank you. But yeah, I'm not so into finding funding and so on. This is just, yeah, no, I'll do it on my terms, my time, etc. Charlie French boy, thank you so much for being there. You didn't speak almost anything. Maybe you didn't want to, so that's okay. But yeah, you were there for a long time. Thank you so much. And say something next time. Let's hang out. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Windmill. Yeah, let's finish the thing. Windmill would be nice. And thank you, Based Ghibli, anyway. Okay, so blah, blah, blah. So if we don't find the public key, yeah, so we have adapt. We have to adapt this code now. Let's continue. Let's continue to adapt from root to current user. Bam, 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 bam. Can you imagine how much time this would take without AI, like tinkering bash and exploring, blah, blah, blah. Come on. That would be like crazy. Yeah, and something I'm not enjoying is writing bash here. Server public key, ta-da-da, 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 ta-da-da. This second append seems redundant as it's unconditionally adding the key again. What? No. What do you mean? What do you mean? No conditional nothing. If it doesn't find, if the public key is not fine, append it. Else, already. Right, so this is indeed, yeah, so that's it. Simple and effective, that's what I want. Let's generate the invitation. There we go. So I want to be able to use the newly generated key in the server, of course. So what we're going to do is we are going to the outline.md. No, not outline. What was the MD file which was open? Project walkthrough. Yeah, so to test, no, we have a test commands. Yeah, so test the invitation link when connecting to the server. Use we go into the directory. What is it called? The local VM? Yeah. And we ran tunnel. That's it. So to test the invitation, not here, test commands. Use cd local VM, run tunnel. Let's create a tunnel so that we can access the server. We can access our host easily. Localhost, 8080 port on the server will be mapped to 8080 on a local machine. Yeah, fantastic. So after running this, we go in and now we can paste the invitation. Paste the invitation command. No. Yeah. Also, we need to run the database header should be something else. So resources. Nope, not resources. Header. So the local server is installing the key, which is directly bound to make our local tests, but we want something else. We want something else. And is the create using the, yeah. We want something else. And what do we want? We want, Yeah, so maybe the default will not have keys. Oh, but it will be generated upon creation. Exactly. And it will not be on the server. Right. But even if they are on the server, so if I were to cat, who am I, Alfredo, right? And if I were to cat .ssh authorized keys, we have the Alfredo at dev. Right. If we generate a new key, yeah, we need to generate a new key, not alfredo.dev. Okay. So I'm gonna go and exit. I'm gonna run VM destroy. Whoop. Run VM destroy and run VM create. Da-da-da-da. Hey guys, and what are you thinking of the project? Are you following something or not at all? And you don't have to. I know you're probably working and lurking at the same time. So trying to get some feedback on the implementation or some sort. Sorry. Okay, server is created. So if I were to run tunnel, oh, and by the way, if I curl, so the server it's not running anything, but if I curl local 88 localhost 8080, it will be easy. You see, so this response is the Laravel application with a inertia view, but actually we curl localhost, which is exactly the same host we're using in our application in our host machine. So that's why it's so easy. Okay, so if I were to cat.ssh authorized keys, there is Alfredo at dev exactly. And as it should, I'm sorry, I was so silly. What we should check is in our application, we will artisan tinker, and we shouldn't have, whoa, whoa, whoa. Come on. How come? Don't tell me that you need it all. So there is a private key and a public key. Ah, but they are not. They shouldn't be the alfredo.dev. So they are encrypted. So let's check. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So server. So let's check server. Private key, public key, which has the comment. Alfredo at dev. Oh, damn it. Yeah, don't. Yeah, it's exactly same key. Did I migrate fresh seed? Probably didn't. Let me find the server and get the public key. Ah, here we are. So we now generated a key which is not So commenting for now. So this is a generated key. So, and this is, let's comment until we figure out. But no, we have to figure it out now. Yeah, let's always create a fresh key. If we want to add that key, we find a different command. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is, first of all, we have to, the key pair generated, the comment should be something else, not the tasker dev. So, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Where is the comment? The comment. Hey, where's the comment? What? Ah, it's in the view, probably. There we go. So the view class, which exists. Here we go. So the key comment will be Alfredo at huh. I don't know. I don't know if I'll put something, but yeah, so let's say Alfredo at Alfredo. I don't know. Yeah. But this isn't a really email and I don't want it to be, so I'm not sure. Let it be for now. Okay. Hey Marcos, I'm not sure if how long you replied. I didn't see you. I'm so sorry, my friend. How are you doing? So we have a new key, and what we're going to do is, yeah, we're gonna generate the invite link, and for 5 minutes we can do it. So if we paste this, we have an error. So cut authorized keys, and yeah, we still don't have our tasker dev key, so we got an error. We wanted EOF, so let us find install SSH key. Oh no, I think it's this, and I think it's safe to do it like so. We can run the command again, it will download that. Aha, now it's done. And you see, blah blah blah, we visit, we got the script, blah blah blah. So if I were to cut, so we don't have it. Huh. Let's check the page source. Of course, it didn't search for the right thing. Yeah, I should have cut EOF. What's going on? Grep minus QF. Oh, the public key as a... It has a new line and probably it shouldn't. Chico 2K. Oh, this is the late night tech stream. Chico the Tank. How are you doing, my man? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so this is different. And this is all due to spicings and stuff. Welcome to the late night tech stream. Come on. Let's go. What are you doing, Chico? But oh yeah, right now it's generated as Tasker Dev. OMG. We have to replace this with server public key. Of course. Control in front, blah blah blah. But the shit is this will contain a new line, right? And we don't want a new line right there. Here we do, but maybe not there. All good with the baby and all that. That is my time to knock out some missing code. I know the feeling, Chico. I know the feeling. Marcus saying, no problem. I saw that you were focused. I am good. Awesome. I'm good as well. Almost finishing for the night. And let's generate then the invite link. Yeah, I can even copy directly to the clipboard. There we go. I can now paste it in the server. And did it work? It didn't. So why is that? Because when you see so, yeah, I guess if we change something, is it finding? Yeah, let's change the script a little bit. Yeah, this is the shit probably. But will it work like so? Yeah. Whoa, which line is a comment? I can't believe it. Francisco, need to sleep. Me too, brother. I know. What should I do? I need. Yeah, so I think I'll stream on Wednesday, not tomorrow. A break is nice. Yeah. Although I would love to finish this in a heartbeat, but yeah. Thank you, Francisco, for joining and your support. Thank you so much and have a good one. Thank you. So if it doesn't find, then we wanna cut this string into that. I mean, I will probably give more context to the AI. If not, I will try to do it manually, like a caveman. I'm trying to print a bash script in a Laravel template. when I run it, it does not add, it does not append the key to the authorized keys file. Why is that? Template, relevant partial of template. Here we go. Be nice to your AI. The issue made by remove the codes. No, because I don't see it being that. Printf might be a better choice, it seems. Script has proper permission. Oh, that it does. It doesn't happen because it's transported over the server, so if what? How does it have the context from below? Right, because that's how it got there probably in the first place. So should we, or just echo this into there? I mean, it seems so much simpler. The problem is I would want to find just the public with the new line. I mean, it was working before, but it was also different, so it wasn't working before. Oh my god, what am I saying? pb copy, paste, cut the whole thing. Okay, so cut ssh. Whoop. Why did it close? Cat.ssh authorized keys. Nah. OMG. So no copy. Let's see it. Let's see it. Yeah. What if we just append it and that's it? We can figure out here. Let's just append it, and if it's already there, mon ami, temos pena. Let's do it like so, and let's check now. And it's there. So the check, the problem is in the check, and it's most definitely that new line. So yeah, I was just being like triple secure to check if the key was there. So como se diz in Portuguese. How you say in Portuguese? I would say a rude word. So let me find. Should we just edit and that's it? Because if I can now connect to SSH, the feature is done. And I cannot. Because what's happening? Yeah, no connection, timed out. Console SSH connection. But wait, what is the reason? Alfredo, Wami. Wait, so let's VM destroy. Let's also migrate fresh seed. I don't want to see that chance of having tasker dev written there. Okay, I migrated fresh seed. I'm gonna get the new thing. Okay, very nice. Now I want a public key. Yes. Now run VM create. I should have a clone just to make it faster. Also, I should check we are sudoer. Also, I should check. Yeah, let's put some to-dos in our past suite. It performs more checks on the install key script, right? So it can check for Ubuntu OS greater equals 22 or 4. It can check user is sudoer. I mean, people are responsible, right? But when it will be non-technical users, we never know. So run tunnel, here we go. Cat SSH, authorized keys. Nada. If I were to check, oh, of course, it won't connect SSH. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna copy the invite link, paste it here, and let's see. I'm gonna now cat, so the new key is there, and now I'm gonna test the SSH connection. And what's wrong? Alfredo.ssh. Permissions are correct. Read write only the owner. So let's output the user, hostname, port, and key. What can be going wrong here? And where is the output? Sometimes, oh, it was turned off. Yeah, it was turned off because now it's okay. Alfredo 192 blah 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 should be right. So run VM info and seems right. Nope, it's wrong. Damn it. Damn it. See, that's why we always double check, triple check, blah blah blah, everything. even so it's not connecting. What? Silly me. No, yeah, it's okay. 65.9. Yeah, that's the thing. 65.9. So yeah, 65.9. But it's still .7. Why? Stupid me, because of the seeder. But if I run the seeder again, of course. So if I run the seeder again, it will change the keys. So what I can do, okay, I'll just install one more key, no problem. So migrate flash seed, okay. Run the invitation. Here we go. Paste it once we enter with a tunnel. Cut SSH authorized keys. Paste this. If I cut again, the next key, perfect. So now if I am to test SSH connection, we got it, yay! Is it anyone out there to celebrate this with me? Yes or no? Yes or no? Yay! Yes or no? Yes, yes. Put one on the chat if yes. Put two if no. Haha. If you put two, then I find you. You were there. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay, so yeah, so that right thing. Oh, the insane test we have to do. The arch test. One Zomoziano. Hello, hello. Yay, fantastic. Let's put the arch test.php and oh, I always forget. How is that? Working on my bugs, so slow with the chat. Don't worry. What kind of bugs are you facing? Let me know. Not that I can fix them, but I wish I could, or I would know enough just to, yeah, but you want to focus as well, so don't worry. But if you just let me know what is it about, just so I also know. So open recent, blah, blah, blah. What do I want to do now? Yeah, I want to find a test. I want to find the arch test. Expect this not to be used, right? Expect. No, first of all, PHP. I'm so bad at making things from memory. Expect arch. Arch. Great. Expect dd and ray and dump not to be used, right? To be used. Is that it? So if I were to run the CA test, would it pass? No, it would fail because this check SSH connection is using. Oh, okay, but for now, yeah. So this info, no, success. Huh. Options, I don't remember. Okay, line with, okay. And what else? SSH connection on 42, yeah. Let's remove that. This here test, all good. So fantastic. So Mozilla is saying no bugs yet, just integration, some authentication stuff. Oh, what a pain. Calling endpoint with user status, integrating with JWT. OMG. But firing TypeScript at the moment. Oh yeah, that's some pain. I also don't enjoy TypeScript so much. But I've come to realize, like in PHP, if we use just the right amount of types, it can be helpful. More in DX, more in developer experience than other thing, but yeah. Oh, sorry. Okay, so we should be good. I'm extending stuff, so it's getting messy. Oh, we love messy. Okay. Okay. So yeah, the server table header, yeah, we removed. Yeah, so those keys are installed. So let me also put the to-do test. I'm leaving the to-do test because I don't have to code features. I just to do them, and that's it, and they will be done. AI will do them. It improves. No, it needs. Semuzen is saying, actually issues started appearing when I tried to clean it up a little, so I have myself to blame. Oh, I know that. As a teacher explained to me, it's not this sentence, but maybe you know it as well. It's not only from automotive. The word goes something like this: if something ain't broken, don't fix it. But sometimes we need to do it, right? Even if it's not broken, yeah, we need to make it better, and etc. So yeah, I know it well. Yeah, I know. It needs. What does it need? Oh, damn it! What does it need? It needs a way to create a server with the default committed key. Yeah. Yeah. So that's it. Yeah, exactly. But waiting for those PR comments, if not clean and structured. Oh, yeah. From a team, right? You work in a team. So yeah, sometimes it has to be. AI can actually help a lot with that, or it promises to do that. I've heard like Copilot and Code Rabbit. There are some stuff like helping on like code reviews and stuff that maybe we can get it more easily before making the real PR. Oh, you're having Copilot and GPT up and running. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Okay, so to-do tests. Whoop, the arch test has a little bit too much. Okay, we start with this. Install SSH key, it needs more stuff. And we could check to not add a double key, but yeah, what's the consequence of having twice? Yeah, that's okay. Okay. It validates that public key is already added or not. It's already there, a point for this. Yeah, I'm loving past notes is past to-dos. It's so fantastic. Config services, blah blah blah. Yeah, done. So all stage it installs public key for user server public key. So we are adding a server. Sorry, we are now adding a server to the Alfredo inventory. So that's great. Fantastic. We can automate it later, the tests, for another manual. Fantastic. Yeah, it's very good for rubber ducking and quickly moving forward, but never blindly trust. That's it. That's it. But you know this as a coder. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, not that's not the trend, right? The trend is like, yeah, you just talk to the computer and vibe coding and it does it all, blah blah blah. So that's what people want to believe, and yeah, I don't know. I have mixed feelings about that. What do you think? Does the future is a much better improved versions, and will that be a reality? Will we have not to code? Can we just say stuff and they happen? Because that's what all major vendors and AI companies want us to believe, right? And of course, they don't know it for sure. They just think they can get there, or they are passing that message because they are getting so much funding, millions and millions, or billions even. It's insane. I mean, yes, but people in the industry knows it's not that easy. Yeah, I mean, I think AIs will never go away. Agreed. We will all be prompt engineers, probably. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, that's for sure. We will not code like before. Our jobs, our tasks will change for sure. Coders talking to AIs, but honestly, I don't know. Yeah, I'm kind of torn. I don't know. I want to believe that we are still being creatives and we are still assembling things, but in fact, with a study, with data sets getting larger and creatives, blah blah blah, yeah, maybe we can. First time chat. Hello, Mr. Ted Mitri. Welcome, welcome. AI developers and prompt engineers, you ask? Huh? What do you mean? Is replying to the, I mean, I think AIs will never go away. We will all be prompt engineers. Yeah, so we were saying, like, exactly, that's why AIs will never go away for sure. There will be new kinds of developers. And AI will be made so much more accessible. Have you checked that Cloudflare reg, auto reg? Have you seen this? This is something to explore in the next live streams after N8N, etc. You know, so like we come here and automated indexing, workers binding, and caching similarity. So, woof. And then DigitalOcean also releasing the DigitalOcean and the Gen AI platform, which is essentially the same. So as a service, so you just come, you upload stuff, and yeah. So I don't know, things are changing so fast. NA10, even I guess these will have the chatbot. Yeah, so this thing you see here, you can so easily put it in your application. Or you can build your chatbot and the UI, right? And you use the endpoints. Because even so, but yeah, it's in an iframe. Iframe container, but it's empty. What's going on? Kind of silly, no? Ah, no, it's the real iframe. That's why it's the container. Yeah. In grimdark future of conventional development death, there will be prompt engineers and AI developers. That's what I mean. Ah, right. So it's not a question mark. It should be something else. That ends the confusion, yeah. So Zumuziana completes, I think AI will empower developers today. Yeah, agreed. So developers' capacity will rise greatly. Yup. But for the developers that embrace the thing, there are some that are not doing it, you know? One dev can do so much more now with AI. True, but I'll get there. And non-developer will be able to do kind of medium advanced tech tasks. That's kind of how I see it. But I'm no AI expert. Yeah, but no one is AI expert here, I think. This is just opinions. We are like having a beer or a tea and like just speaking, right? But the thing is, this sentence, one dev can do so much more now with AI. What is that so much more? Is it make me this software, make me this program, solve me this bug? No. Not no. That will not take you much further. And that's what many people are believing, that they can do things in 1 hour that they did in 1 day just because they speak. Many tedious tasks, discrete tasks, if we tell them, if we instruct them, yeah, I believe in that. Yeah. Hey, Punyapal, how are you doing? Welcome, welcome. You are waking up, I think, right? So good morning. Breno Epic, welcome. Thank you for the follow. Yeah, so capacity rises, features demand rises, developers demand rises. Yeah, also there will be many more consumers of applications. Let's not forget about this. One application is very expensive for the average business, right? If you are paying 2K, 5K, 20K, 50K, 100K for an application, who is buying that? Not all businesses, not small, medium businesses, right? So there will be much more clients, I think. For example, photo AI. Who was using photographers before AI, right? Just people that needed, or yeah, it not like ordinary person goes to the AI, to the photographer. But if you can do it in AI, so now you go and do a photo shoot AI for 50 cents, $1. Yeah, that's it. So that's a little bit how I see that. Okay, we will do software much faster, and then we have no business. No, we do, because there will be more customers, more demand, like you are saying. Agreed. Breno Epic, hello, good morning. Where are you calling from? 6 a.m. in India, Punyapal. But for me, Zamosiano, instead of going to a lot of Google links to learn about some code, architecture service I don't know much about, I have a little discussion with AI and I get a clearer image of the full tech architecture. Yeah. AI also hallucinates, but yeah, it will get better and better, that's for sure. From Brazil, hey Breno. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, no doubts about it. If I have to learn some language, new something I've never worked with, or something I work rarely, no question about it. AI takes me so much faster. Yeah, for sure. The cloud gets so much more clear. Yeah. But also, all AI thing, it's becoming more a commodity. Before it was very, very expensive, very hard to understand, to do. And now you come to a website and you have auto reg, you know? And this was in 2 years. So what will happen in 2 years more or 5 years more? Whoa. Well, that's insane. Mr. Dimitri, to draw on screen, I use a pen. No, I'm kidding. It's Presentify. So Luciano is laughing. Yeah, so we can draw like rectangles and freehand. We can do arrows. And in freehand we can do lines if we press shift. There is a bunch of shortcuts. Yeah. Yeah. Presentify. You can get it for free if you for free included on the subscription of Setup, or it's like I can't remember, but it's cheap, like $5, $7 for life, not subscription. Subscription is this, you can have multiple applications. Yeah, Mac only, sadly. This for Linux. I can help you. Let me wait a moment. Wait a moment. I will help you. Where is? It's called Flame Shot. Yeah. From a friend, Adrian, who recommended. So Windows, Mac, and Linux, and with FlameShot you can, yeah, make lots of stuff. It seems. Let me know how you enjoy it. It's free. What else did we? Are we finished? I think we are, right? We reached the goal. Yeah. Perfect. And yeah, 3 to-dos. AI will do it. AI will do it, don't worry. So pushing, and I'll update the documentation website, but it should be all done. Yeah, so this is the local version and project walkthrough. We already have it. So we could update this. So let's just finish. Walk through. Oh, it's so late. So to run this command in the local VM, let's use, where did I write the thing? Where did I wrote it somewhere. Project walkthrough, test commands. Oh, right. Yeah. Volker, hello, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you for the follow. Let me know how you're enjoying first time sitting. Wayland does not support. Wayland. What is Wayland? Welcome, Volker. My name is Patricio. I'm a full stack developer. I love Laravel. I love AI. I love automations, Docker, self-hosting. I've built Mingle.js in the past, and right now we're building Get Alfredo, which is to deploy self-hosting applications, and from there we will install Na10 and all sorts of things with AI chatbots, and also already doing the Automate Ally. If you want to check Laravel and Automate Ally, if you want to check Laravel and Na10 integration, check the previous lives because there is this repo already. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. So let's go, the local documentation, here we go. Oh yeah, so yeah, I'll just copy it here because it makes sense. To run this command in the local VM, use the tunnel command in local VM folder. There's 4. Yeah. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, 4. Isn't like so? It is. Here we are. Yeah. Use the tunnel command. Here we go. Run tunnel command. It will create a tunnel. It will connect to the VM while creating a tunnel so that we can access our host easily. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, this is it where we are right now. So after logging in, we paste that command in the terminal and we install the SSH key for the user. We can now go to Alfredo dashboard and continue the workflow. Yeah, perfect, we got it. Docs, push, here we are. WMDE backend. Whoa, what is that? WMDE backend. Window manager. Desktop. Wayland. Got it. Okay. Not the Arch Linux. Okay. Oh, damn it. Sorry, I couldn't. I'm actually using Hyperland. It's WM Window Manager, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I couldn't help. I thought it would. I'm sorry. Yeah, okay. I think we're done for today. It was a long one, 4 hours almost, but I had so much fun. It's so much fun with people. In the beginning, I was very lonely. I'm not missing anywhere as well. Pizza de pepperoni, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We are finishing for the day, but we'll be back soon. If you didn't follow, we are porting the code from an earlier version to a newer version of a self-hosting assistant. It's called Get Alfredo. You can already check the website. It has the documentation. I will update it actually. So run prod. Yeah, this will upload, and if all goes well, oh, it's probably still building the image in GitHub Actions. Let me check. GHPros. Oh, yeah, this is done. I mean, not done, but I can. Yeah, it will be. Hey, hello, Spice Peppers. First time chat. It is self-hosting. Yes, it is. Laravel and PHP, nice. I'm glad you enjoy. Yeah, and did you follow? It's yeah. So it's a self-hosting assistant. So it's like an app store. Think of this as an app store where you can like install applications, right? But in your server. So meaning this Alfredo is an application that you can self-host yourself as well, and it will go into your server, which could be the same if you install Alfredo in this one and it goes to this server, right? And installs applications totally autonomous. You don't need Alfredo anymore in the future. You are not vendor lock-in. Of course, you can keep using, but you don't get any vendor lock-in. And Spice Peppers, thank you for the follow. And what happens more? Yeah, you will be able to install in the first template will likely be NA10 because we are doing AI chatbots and workflows, RAG, all those sorts of things. On the latest streams, there is Automate Ally, which is already integrating NA10 and Laravel. So this is something we will be able to deploy with Alfredo, but also the Umami. So analytics platform, for example, say you want to install some, you can, one click, boom, it's in your server. Of course, it's not anything new. There's a bunch out there, but I didn't see one that fits my needs as I want. I even contributed to one a lot. But yeah, eventually I've built my own. Yeah. So yeah, I hope you all enjoy this. And unfortunately, I'm already finishing. I'm here for 4 hours. In 10 minutes from now, it will be 4 hours. And I had a lot of fun. It's so nice when it's friendly people on the other side and always sharing. It's so nice. So merging, and yeah, it should be deploying the latest code. But of course, in getalfredo.com, you always have the Git repo, so you can follow along. And yeah, you can do nothing for now, but in the next few days you will be able. Do you like the logo? It's one question. Let me know if it can be improved. Of course, AI generated. Long live the AIs. But I would like to make the N smaller. Other than that, I'm happy. There was lots of iterations. Yeah, I think a window and cloud and a cog for settings, it's a good Robin the Eller, yes, he's asking, so is this your app? And yeah, this is my app. But it's free, you can self-host it, and you can use it and contribute with templates, or just use it as you wish. Or contribute with source code, of course. Right now, I had previous projects, they never saw the light of day. Day of light of day. I'm just porting the backend code for the gnarly stuff, but then I'll be doing the React front end, and yeah, while this is not ported, it's difficult to contribute, but I'm doing something, which is the project walkthrough. Is it built, the docs? Almost. What is the project walkthrough? It's something where developers can come in, and if they read it, they will understand all the workflow, so it will be easy to extend, contribute, etc. I see, actually, in the advanced mode, I see this as a Jenkins meets Portainer. So it's a little bit like your own pipeline, flexible, and your one-click management. One eye sees it all. So yeah, I hope you like it. And I'll be closing, guys. Thank you so much for joining. If you have any final questions or just any comments, this is the time. Thank you. We'll be stopping by again. Thank you so much, Tomaziano. Good night, and good night to you as well. Thank you so much. And that is it. Everyone who joined, everyone who is watching the video on demand, welcome so much. Thank you so much, and welcome anytime soon. I wish you have a great day, a great evening. Thank you, Robin, as well. Have a good night. And next Wednesday and Friday, 10 p.m. London time. 10 p.m. London time. I'll see you again. Thank you so much. Bye bye.